stage to talk about why cloud, why now, and why IBM. So let me introduce someone I'm very happy to have here today, Ray Huff, President of Russell's Convenience. Come on up, Ray.
Thank you, Beth.
Thanks so much for joining me today. So Ray is a longtime customer of Lotus Live now for a product that hasn't been in market that long. He's been with us for quite a while. So I'm going to ask him a few questions today and let him tell his story about using Lotus Live. So Ray, first, why don't you tell us about Russell's Convenience?
Russell started in Hawaii in 1978. We operate in high-rise office buildings, providing convenience services to those people inside the buildings. Our typical building is about 600,000 square feet or larger. Our largest building is 2 million square feet. So imagine a tower with thousands of people above you, and we're servicing all those people that go through.
That's great. And why don't you tell me what some of the challenges were that your business was facing as you were looking to grow in the area of communication or collaboration?
Our biggest problem that we experienced in communication was email. We found wasn't the right way to get corporate decisions out to our people and get it out there effectively. What would happen is we'd make a decision in Denver, Los Angeles would get it 2 hours later, and Hawaii would get it 4 hours later. There'd be a question in Hawaii that would change the decision in Denver, but getting that communicated back out became a huge problem.
And what led you to want to go to the cloud in order to solve this problem?
We felt the cloud was a place where you could have a repository, one place where everybody could go at one time and see the latest rendition of whatever the decision was in corporate, be it a store plan, be it a marketing plan, be it some implementation we were trying to push out to our stores.
And Ray, do you work with people both inside and outside your company? And how do you use Lotus Live to do that?
Our biggest problem was getting our vendors and our contractors on the same page as we were. We were building out stores, remodeling stores. There'd be a change order that would come through that would get approved. It wouldn't get communicated down. So we had huge problems getting that resolved, which caused us to go out and do a lot of traveling, FedExing back and forth, multiple emails, lots of phone calls.
Great. And when you were looking for this cloud solution, did you look at any of the competition?
We think everybody. We looked at multiple large companies like IBM. There's a lot of offerings out there. You guys know what they were. Our biggest problem that we saw with those offerings was versioning. We needed a way to be that the user, whoever was looking at it, were ensured that they got the latest rendition of what corporate had decided.
And now that you've been using the Lotus Live solution for a while, what are some of the benefits that you're seeing?
We see huge benefits in communication. We have actually seen our telephone call volume into our corporate office go down because people can find the information online and find the latest information. Our travel costs have dropped tremendously. If we were remodeling a store, it would take a trip every 2 weeks to go check on the progress of that store. Now it's a trip to start and a trip to punch that store out. All the other communication happens through Lotus Live.
That's great, Ray. Thanks very much for sharing
Thank you.
your story. Ray will be around this week. You'll be hearing from him in other sessions. Thanks so much.